Hey everybody, how's it going? Welcome back to Copper Jacket TV. So it looks like we have yet another state that's heading down the same road as California, Illinois, New York, and so many others. So if you live in Colorado or you plan on visiting, pay attention to this one because we have another assault weapons ban inbound. Okay, so let's go and talk about what's going on here. But first, doesn't it seem like these states are all rushing these things through as fast as possible? I mean, we talk about New Jersey and Illinois and Washington and all the different stuff that's going on. There really seems to be this frenzy to try and get something signed quickly. They know it's unconstitutional. They know that what they're doing is going to be overturned, but it feels like they want to get stuff tied up in court. And that's kind of what it feels like is going on here. So we're talking about a bill that hasn't been introduced yet, but it will be introduced. It's not a matter of if or maybe. It's going to be introduced. It has sponsors and co-sponsors, and it's also had a previous version that's since been amended. The previous version of this bill just banned everything outright. I mean, it banned the simple possession. If you had one, you had to turn it in or destroy it. That bill's been amended, and this new bill is the one that's going to be introduced, which basically bans everything in the future. It's almost a direct blueprint of California. So it bans things based off of features. It's all about definitions. If it has specific features, like a barrel shroud, flash hider, detachable magazine, or, one of these dozens of features that they list, then it's considered an assault weapon under the new definitions, and it will be banned in the future from sale, manufacture, transport, importation, all that stuff is going to be banned. Now, they say that there's a grandfather clause in this, but I've warned you guys about grandfather clauses in the past. They can be overturned. I mean, take a look at Governor Ned Lamont. He's decided that the grandfather clause is more like a grandfather loophole, and so he's going to try in his state to get rid of the grandfather clause altogether and just ban possession. Grandfather clauses are just there to appease people and try and get people not to push back against something because maybe it's not going to directly affect them. Now, Colorado's trying to become the 10th state in the country, plus DC, to do something like this. Now, again, it's all based on definitions. That's the most important part. If we were to break this whole thing down, it's all about definitions. They come up with a term, but how do you define that term? Well, they simply look at features and they say that if anything has these, offending features, then it falls under that definition, and that definition is what's being banned. So it doesn't just apply to long guns. This is going to apply to pistols as well. If it has a detachable magazine that's outside the grip, that immediately is going to be banned. Flash hiders, barrel shrouds, anything that's telescoping, folding, stuff like that, that's all going to make it fall under that definition and therefore under the new classification and banned. So again, this is the 10th state in the country now that's trying to do this, and it needs to be stopped because it's clearly a violation of our Second Amendment rights and unconstitutional, but they're going to go ahead and do it anyway. Now, I'm making this video again to get ahead of this. This is something you don't get very often. When you get the opportunity to contact your representative over something that hasn't been introduced yet, you have more opportunities to try and stop it before it ever passes, because the only thing that these people care about is keeping their jobs. And if they feel like there's a lot of opposition to something and it could maybe affect their re-election, well, they might think twice about it. Regardless of the letter in front of their name, they're going to think twice about it if there is a lot of opposition. And so this is the time that you want to contact your rep. This is the time that you want to voice your opposition. You don't want to wait till it's been introduced. You don't want to wait till it's been passed. You don't want to wait till it's been signed. You want to do it now. Now, individuals, you're not alone in Colorado. You have the Rocky Mountain Gun Owners Association. They are already opposing this. There's going to be lawsuits. I can almost guarantee it. So even though there is a vast majority of Democrats in the legislature in Colorado and they have the governor's desk so they can get, whatever they want through, there's still going to be massive opposition, but you need to add your name to that opposition. So again, I'll give you guys updates once it's introduced. We'll follow the entire process as it goes through, but if you have the opportunity to stop it now, I suggest you give that a try. So anyway, I just wanted to let you guys know that that's upcoming in the state of Colorado. That's what they're looking to do. So now you have the information to use to your advantage. Thank you all very much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Please like, subscribe. Have a great day.